3 years. And everything, say everything. Everything I know about preaching, everything I know about pastoring, everything I know about loving, I learned from Pastor Tyrone Hunt. Mama Hunt, of course, was always there. Everybody has spoken about how she would always have a word of encouragement, a word of correction, a word of knowledge. She would speak into my life every time I saw her. Such a powerful, powerful way. I want to say this in way of words of comfort to this family. I'll confess, Pastor, that in moments like this, sometimes I feel a little bit inadequate. Because oftentimes the preacher will stand here and say to the family who's sitting there, lift up your heads. Raise your hand, praise the Lord. It's easy for the preacher who's standing here to say that to the family who's sitting there. And Ebony, I lost my grandmother. I lost both my grandmothers, both my grandfathers, but I'm not sitting there. And as much as I loved Mama Hunt, I'm still standing here, and you're still sitting there. So I feel inadequate, almost insensitive sometimes, encouraging people to praise in moments like this. So oftentimes I call on one of my close friends who may can understand it a little bit better than I can understand it. I've got a close friend, I met him several years ago. My close friend said to me, he said, Jameel, I lost 10 kids at one time. I lost all my wealth. And my wife turned on me. I said, well, tell me what to say to this family. He said, tell the family, first thing, tell the family, go ahead and cry. Don't let nobody tell you not to cry. He said, when I had my day of tragedy, he said, I shaved my head and tore my clothes off. I showed outward expressions of grief. And don't let nobody tell you to be strong and get tough. Don't let nobody, you go ahead and cry. But here's what I want to tell you, because the crying spells are going to hit you at different times. You might be on your way to work. You might be sitting all by yourself. You might be sitting at your desk. And when those crying spells hit you, here's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, let it out. But I'm telling you, don't you sit there in a state of depression. What you need to do is grab your phone and set the timer. And say, okay, I'm going to give myself 15 minutes and I'm going to get it out. And go ahead and get it out. And then once you get it out, get up and get yourself together and go on. Because you know it's going to hit you again. But go ahead and cry. Job said, I grieved publicly. I shaved my head, I tore my clothes off. He said, but don't stop there. He said, tell them to go ahead and cry. He said, but also tell them to worship. Because Job said, I fell to the ground even in the midst of my grief, and I kept on worshiping God. Here's what he said. Here's what he's saying. You'll get strength. Listen. I'm not impressed when you worship when the sun is shining. What I want to know is when all hell breaks loose. Can you worship while you're wounded? That's my question. Can you still give God glory when you just lost your job? Can you still give God glory when you get a diagnosis of cancer? Can you still worship? And then Job said, Tell them to cry. Tell them to worship. And then tell them to give Lord thank you. Listen. Job said, here's why they need to thank. Here's why they need to thank God. Because the Lord gave. Listen. God didn't give everybody a mama like that. God didn't give everybody a grandmother like that. You ought to thank God that although you're crying and grieving, listen, God gave. And we ought to learn how to thank God for what he gave. Then Job confused me. Because he said, tell them to thank him because the Lord gave. And because the Lord has taken away. And he said, I said, blessed be the name of the Lord because he gave and he's taken. I said, Job, I'm confused. How can I tell this family to thank God for taking away? He reminded me, he said, y'all, a few years ago, 10 years ago to be exact, I was playing basketball. Brother Eddie, I thought I still had it. And on a journey to the court, my patella tendon snapped. And I laid there hurting. The next day I had emergency surgery to repair it, but I remembered I had my bag at the gym, and in all of the confusion, I did not grab my bag, and in my bag was my wallet. And so here I am laying the next day in bed saying, Lord, my wallet, my bag, everything's in it. It hit me the next day. I called my wife who was not at home. I called her, I said, baby, I'm in a panic. I said, baby, I left my bag at the gym, man. In the bag is my wallet and everything is in there. And my wife said, don't worry about it. I said, what are you talking about? Everything is in there. She said, I took it. Y'all don't know who shot. Here's what Job said. Because I knew who took it. Thank God because the Lord gave and because he took it in the morning. We'll see how it